Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick little video to do a few little housekeeping updates, types of things. So please bear with me. I know that there's a lot of videos for you to watch this week, but again, that's just kind of putting a face to different announcements, and it's a good way for you to see my facial expressions and to hear from me what I'm trying to convey to you. So just a few announcements. I got a lot of emails about the syllabus quiz. I've already sent out an announcement about that. But I do want to follow up and just kind of, again, for you to see my face and for me to apologize to you guys. Usually I'm a little bit more proactive about those things, but this week I did not realize some of the errors on the syllabus quiz, so I just want to apologize for that. I have rectified that, so I've given everybody points back. I deleted the question about the extra credit because I know that was a big topic of concern. Just to address the extra credit, I'm well aware in my video I said no extra credit, and I made that video thinking that I would tell you guys that you do get extra credit for achieving your goal for your behavior change project. And I completely forgot to do that in that video. So that's completely on me, and I sincerely apologize for that. So I'm telling you now, I deleted that question completely on your quiz and gave points to another question. So you didn't lose points for that. You probably gained more points back. And in relation, you do get extra credit points for achieving your goal in your behavior change project. So you do get points added on to the top of your grade. I think it's like 10 points or something like that that you get added to that. And I also decided after I made that video that we're going to do the extra credit of you get to do your own pre-assessment. So that's completely on me, and I sincerely apologize for that, but I have fixed that. So there shouldn't be any lingering concerns about the extra credit part of that. Now, the syllabus quiz, there was another question about where the syllabus was located. So that was a question on your quiz, and I had put on there that all three of your options were right. Well, that was not right. So again, that's on me, and I took that question out as well and put more emphasis on another question in the quiz. So both those questions of concern were taken out of your quiz. You got points back for them, and I hope that you guys find that that's fair. And if you still have questions or concerns, please let me know. I'm always happy to address those if you address them in a professional manner or a respectable manner. You will find that you will get better results with instructors or professors with honey rather than vinegar. So if you approach it as a, did I miss something, or, what can I do better, versus you're wrong as an instructor, we need to fix this, and yada, 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 you'll get a much better result. Just feedback in case you do have questions or anything of that nature, and not just for me, but for any instructor. The way that I like to look at it is, how would you feel if someone approached you in the same manner? We're human too, and I wanted to tell you guys that too, is I'm human, and each class that I teach, I'm still learning, so I'm trying to gain something and gain insight from you guys of how I can be better. So just keep that in mind. I'm continuously learning with you guys. So those are the two things that I wanted to talk to you guys about. And then emails and introductions. Thank you guys for all of your emails. I'm pretty sure I responded to every single person, and I did. It took me a long time, so I do apologize if it took a little longer than you had anticipated. But that's a lot of emails. It was well over 100 emails that I was sifting through. So I appreciate your patience. I've given everybody a grade for that, responded to your email, and I am so grateful for each of you, and I'm glad that you're in this class, and I appreciate you sharing a little bit of insight, and I feel like I've learned a lot about you guys already, and it's only week 2, so I really appreciate that. The fundamental videos, so I just uploaded those today. Please bear with me. Obviously, they were this past December, and I created the fundamental videos for a program that I'm doing, but they are alongside with what we're doing as well. So there are a few mentions of a challenge that they're doing, or the moves within that challenge. So please disregard just any conversation about the challenge or the program in general, which I mention within the link of the video. So don't worry about that. The videos, drop a comment on one of the videos, so that way I know that you've watched them, or if you've at least clicked on it. You can comment on your favorite video. You can comment on the one that was most helpful. however you want to do it. And if you would put your section, that would be awesome. So 123.50 or 123.75, that would be fantastic. And hopefully you guys learned something new in those videos. If not, at least it's a refresher course for things that you already know. Let's see, quiz number 2. You have quiz number 2 this week. Should be your only quiz for the week, due on Sunday, 11:59. This quiz, I want to just go ahead and explicitly say you do get 2 attempts. That's your highest grade out of the attempts. They're timed, so you get 10 minutes, 5 questions each. You cannot backtrack on the quiz. So once you move forward, you can't go back. So make sure you take your time on each question. You kind of understand the way that that's going to work and move forward. And then the behavior change project, a few of you have already submitted your contracts and they look good. For those of you who have submitted one, if you haven't, please watch my video. It is so informative and so helpful for you to watch that video. And I want you to think about, so say you have a goal about physical activity or you have a goal about nutrition. I want you to think about what's the end result that you're looking for exercising 3 times a week or changing your dietary habits. So what is it that you're really trying to gain from making those changes? And I think that answer to that question will be your actual goal. So whatever that may be, whether it's to feel better about yourself, to have more self-confidence, to lose weight, to reduce your cholesterol levels, that's what I'm looking for. Although exercising 3 times a week is a great goal, it's not exactly... It's not a good way to measure something, and there's really not like an ultimate picture that you're trying to gain. So let me give you an example. My New Year's resolution or my goal is to practice yoga once a week, which may seem very small, and I exercise regularly, usually twice a day, but yoga is something that I don't practice enough, and that is for my stress levels. So my ultimate goal is to reduce my stress level from X number to the new number, and I think yoga will help with that. So that's what I'm trying to get out of going to yoga once a week. Just an example of that for you. And I want you to think about how you're going to measure it. So for that, make sure that you're putting, I'm going to track it by weight, I'm going to track it by my stress level, I'm going to track it by X, Y, and Z. It has to be numerical. And if you're going to say weigh in, you have to give me a specific day that you're going to weigh in. So you can't just say weigh in once a week. I want you to say I'm going to weigh in Sunday. Every Sunday, every other Sunday, once a month. Tell me the date. So you have to be very specific with those things. I do want you to be as specific as possible. And if you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know. And I've gotten emails, and I love this. So I just have to tell you guys I love this. I've gotten emails about family members wanting to include their family in their behavior change project, and I love it. So please include wife, husband, kids, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever you want to in this project, because that's what it's about. And that's the way that you're going to be supported, and that's how you're going to reach your goal. So please include those people if they're important to you and you feel like it would be beneficial. That is fantastic. I think that's all the housekeeping announcements I have for today. Again, I just wanted to apologize for the first week, the little hiccup. Hopefully we won't have any hiccups like that along the way, and it'll be smooth sailing from here, but that's usually not how it works. So again, please be patient with me and just remember that I'm human too, and as we go through this semester, I'm also learning. And I'm really excited about this semester, and I hope you guys are too.